Hello there, welcome to the weekly vlog. This week I want to talk to you about a very good cause. I would like you to help the crab people. That's right, the crab people. The crab people need our help. And I think we should give it to them. The crab people are a good people. They mean us no harm. They just want to help us. They need our help and they want to help us in return. They're a largely misunderstood people, or actually, a lot of people are unaware of the crab people, so I'm here to raise awareness about the crab people. The crab people would appreciate our support. The crab people are a very intelligent people. They have a lot to offer us. They're the people at the Center for Cancer and Biostatistical Research, CRAB. There's an organization called CRAB, and it gives rise to a nearly limitless supply of crab jokes, and that's one of my reasons for supporting them, but not the only reason. They do cancer research. That's right, cancer research, because the astrological sign for cancer is crab, and a crab is an astrological sign. The cancer is an astrological sign, and it's a crab. So that's why it's a joke. The organization itself is a joke, but it is actually a serious organization that does good work and is largely unknown, I feel like. I looked at one of the YouTube videos that the CEO made, and it only had a few views, but she definitely knew what she was talking about since she's a PhD in biological, some sort of biomedical field. And she definitely knew what she was talking about, and it was like it's a really good organization, and but I feel like since it's not the biggest organization, we could do a lot of good by giving to them. So, or you could, in particular. But in any case, they do research on lung cancer and pancreatic cancer in particular. They are a data center for SWOG, which is a group that collects data from all these research projects. They take the data from research projects and put them into basically databases, well-organized databases that can then be utilized by statisticians. So they work with statisticians. I think they have some statisticians amongst them. In any case, the thing is that they are an important and largely overlooked step. Crab is largely overlooked, and for far too long. It's not good to overlook crab or crabs. The crab people are tired of being overlooked in the cancer research process. So let us shine a light on the crab and help them out. So lung cancer is one of the number one killers for cancer. It is the number one killing cancer. Pancreatic cancer is the number 4, but it has a much lower survival rate after 5 years. You have something like a 15% chance of surviving lung cancer after 5 years, and something like a 5% chance of surviving pancreatic cancer. So they're both very important cancers to research, but they're not focusing on all the cancers. They have their specific aim. But anyways, it's just my good cause for today, because before I was talking about Boston Children's Hospital's International Fund, because I was talking about working with Extra Life, an organization called Extra Life, but sadly Extra Life was kind of difficult to work with because I had to sign up for their thing, and they wanted my people that were helping to sign up for a thing, and then ultimately I realized that they were basically like a middleman between you and your organization that you were donating to. And if you want the most amount of your money to get to where it's going, you want less middlemen. So, I mean, Extra Life seems like a great organization and everything, but it's highly advisable to research where you're giving your money so that the maximum amount of your money gets to where it's going. There are some organizations where something like 80% of your money goes to administrative costs. So, it's just something that I think not enough people who give money do is check up on where their money goes. They just kind of toss it away and feel good about themselves. And that's okay, as long as you're okay with only 20% of your money getting where you want it to go. But then maybe you should only feel 20% good about yourself, maybe. But that's okay. I'm being a little bit too hard on people who don't think about where they donate, and I should be happy that people donate at all, but since you are a more thoughtful individual, I thought that maybe you would appreciate the suggestion of crab, if you think that those particular cancer researches are what you would like to donate to. So anyways, that's the good cause that I wanted to talk about today. The crab people. I like them. They seem pretty cool, and it's hilarious. Infinite crab jokes to you, and I'm now using, the other things I want to talk about is I'm now using, I took a lot of time to retool, and that's why this particular episode is coming out, this vlog is coming out a lot later than it should be, but I now am using Open Broadcasting Studio rather than Open Broadcasting Software, and it is amazing for the number of things it can do that Open Broadcasting Software could not. So I'm really impressed, but it took me a lot of time to reconfigure. But check it out. This is Crab's annual reports, and it uses Flash for the annual report, so you can play with the page turning, like try to make the page turn till it tears. Like I'm turning the page past the midpoint, past the middle, or I was there. That'd be that put stress on the paper. That tear the staple. That's what that would. You can't do that with a real report. And there's the president. I watched one of her videos. She's the second president of Crab. Blah blah blah. Core values stuff. But clearly it's like, you can see that this is, based on this report, you can see that at the very least, this is no fly-by-night organization. They've been around for a while. They've got a lot of accolades, and a lot of people are happy with them. And here's some statistics about, that's right, pancreatic cancer was 7%, 7.7, and it's fairly evenly distributed amongst men and women, whereas lung cancer affects men more than women. So for my sake, please donate to lung cancer research. But the survival rate is 17. Okay, so they're both, I said 5s, they're 7s. 17 and 7. So that's like, that's getting pretty close to a 20% survival rate in 5 years. That's pretty grim still. And that's after 5 years. So that's just 5 years. So more than 5 years, I definitely don't want to downplay cancer. So more than 5 years, it gets even worse. I mean, imagine getting diagnosed with a disease that says, there is a more than 80% chance that you will die in 5 years. Oh, that's gotta be hard. Well, it's damn near impossible to live with, isn't it? I mean, that's what Breaking Bad's all about. So, in any case, and why it was so incredibly powerful. That was a powerful show. Anyways, so what I'd like to talk to you about now is that I plan to do yet another live stream of Don't Starve Together tomorrow, as long as I can get my my server working, because I haven't, there's been so many other things that happened recently that I haven't actually taken the time to try to get the server working, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. I know what I need to do and how to do it, so there's a small chance that I might not have the server working by the deadline of tomorrow's live stream at 10 p.m. To 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Saturday, tomorrow. But there's a small chance that I might not have the server working. But I believe that I will have things working by then. I fully intend to. I'm going to take the time. And so we can play a game of Don't Starve Together, if any of you have Don't Starve Together there and wish to join me. Otherwise, once again, I can play it on my own, and that's perfectly fine, because I want to test it to make sure it's fully working, because I also play with a couple of friends. The thing is, I was playing with some of my friends before, my brother and his friend, and everything was working fine, but I guess I had some network connectivity issues. But I've got a different computer. The thing is, I'm going to put my server on a different computer altogether. And that one won't, I think my other computer had a faulty wireless network card. So, and I'm going to need to replace that computer's wireless network card. But that's my story, that's my problem, my issue. The point is, Don't Starve Together tomorrow. It's going to happen. That's about it, I think. Right, what's coming down the pipe? That's one thing I like to talk about. What's coming down the pipe is I've been meaning to do Defender of Boston for a while, and that's kind of gotten pushed back. But Captain Quasar is coming. Defender of Boston is coming. More Dark Wizard is coming. More Mountain Blade is coming because that game's great. And Mr. Ghost, the finale of Mr. Ghost is coming. Those 5 things are coming. Hopefully in the next week. Yeah, I'm gonna get everything together. I've kind of let things fall apart here, but I've maintained everything. I've upgraded my software. I've maintained my computer, and I've had to do like a spring cleaning, and I dusted out my computer, and I did a whole bunch of maintenance, and it's good. Still mostly my thing, but I'm explaining that I've got everything in order. I don't think there should be anything getting in my way anymore, so I'm happy. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow in the live stream and in the next game. Good night, everybody, and thanks for watching.